Hello, today I'll be talking about my VIP experience with Machine Head and Anthrax. We're going to go ahead and start off with Machine Head since that was the one that came first. So with VIP, you get this laminate. You also get a VIP shirt, and this is what the VIP shirt looks like. And also you do get a flag, which I still have in the bag because I know this thing is really large, and because of that I'm not sure where I want to put it, so I'm just gonna leave it in the bag until I figure out what I want to do with it. But yeah, VIP started around 3:30 and they let us in and basically started with us watching them do sound check, which was really cool to watch. But after sound check, they had us form a line leading into these round tables where they would be signing a poster that they would give to us, and it is that poster right there, which has the artwork for the song My Hands Are Empty. Definitely really cool artwork, I'd say, but also they were willing to sign other things that we would bring. And in the case for me, it is this long box right here, the long box for their latest album of Kingdom and Crown. But also I did have them sign another thing here. I also had them sign the CD booklet and the back. So yeah, I got this thing signed 3 times, but yeah, really cool. Again, limited to 1,000 copies, so this is definitely most likely going to be worth something in the future if I had to guess. But either way, definitely really cool that they signed this. Also, during the signing, I did manage to get a fist bump from Rob Flynn. He liked the shirt that I was wearing. It was a Prong shirt, which had the artwork for the album Cleansing on it, Cleansing being the most popular Prong album. But yeah, definitely really cool to get a fist bump from him. But after that, we would form lines for pictures. A line for taking a picture with Rob Flynn and a line for taking a picture with Jared, which, if I remember correctly, is the bass player. But yeah, I did get a picture with both of them. Here's my picture with Rob Flynn. Forgive me if these pictures appear blurry. Here's my picture with Jared. So yeah, definitely really awesome. And after the pictures, they let us go back to our vehicles, put our stuff away, and then they would let us come back inside and wait for the show to start. So yeah, moving on to the show. The show is definitely, to no surprise, really awesome. Rob Flynn can definitely command a crowd for sure, and he definitely really likes them circle pits, especially. I was fairly close during the show. I know the show was definitely not sold out. I don't remember seeing anyone on the top floor. There's 2 levels or two levels, and there might have been a few people up there, but it was definitely not packed. But either way, the show was really awesome. They opened up with Imperium, and that's definitely one of their best songs. And I think they ended the set with either Davidian or Halo. I think it was Halo, but I can't remember at the moment. But either way, really had a great time. I do remember talking with 1 or 2 fans. Definitely really awesome. But yeah, Machine Head VIP, definitely worth it for sure. And if Machine Head's coming near you, definitely go all in and do VIP, especially if you're a really big fan. But yeah, that's it for Machine Head. Let's go ahead and move on to Anthrax, which was the last show that I went to, and also the first time I ever traveled for a show. So in this case, I went to Seattle at Paramount Theater to see Anthrax, and which meant I would have to take a 5-hour bus trip there, which overall wasn't too bad, actually. You do get Wi-Fi and you do get some outlets, so you're able to charge your phone, computer, or whatever, and you can also access internet, so that was definitely really cool. But either way, moving into the show, VIP started around 3:30 or 4, somewhere around there, and they checked us in. Then they had us go to the 2nd floor of the theater. And this place was really huge. This was my first time to the Paramount Theater, and yeah, this thing is definitely really big. And they had us form a line for signings, and The max items that you could bring for them to sign is only 2 items. So for me, um, I had them to sign For All Kings and my copy of XL. Also, before I forget, with VIP, you do get this laminate right here. Definitely pretty cool looking, but yeah, really cool that they signed my 2 CDs. But also after the signings, they had us form a line for taking a picture with the band. And this is my picture with the band right here. Again, forgive me if this looks blurry. But after we took our picture with the band, they had us claim our signed set list and signed poster. This is the signed set list right here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the signed poster in a second. That's the signed poster right there. I have it sitting right by my As I Lay Dying poster, which was also signed when I did VIP for As I Lay Dying. But yeah, definitely really cool. Let's go ahead and head back here. So yeah, after I claimed my set list and poster, they allowed us to go back to the first floor to do whatever. And first thing I did was head towards the merch table, and I only got one thing. It was a shirt. And this is what the shirt looks like. So yeah, really cool shirt. But yeah, after I got my shirt, they allowed the VIP people to head back to their vehicles or hotels or whatever to put stuff away, and then they allow us to come back inside and wait for the show. So going into the show, the opener was Exodus, and I'll admit, I'm only familiar with a few of their songs. I only recognized 2 of the songs during their set, and those being Bonded by Blood and The Toxic Waltz. And from that, during their set, I remember the drums seemed louder than everything else. You could barely hear the vocalist. I found that to be kind of odd, but either way, they did put on a good show. They were definitely good at hyping up the crowd. But yeah, when it comes to the overall sound, it's kind of like, how's the drums louder than everything else? Kind of weird, but either way, Exodus did put on a good show. I don't listen to Exodus. I've tried to get into Exodus before, but a lot of the stuff for me, at least from the stuff that I've heard, a lot of it kind of blends together for me. But they are a band that I am willing to give another chance to. But the next band that came on was Black Label Society, and I'll admit, I'm not a Black Label Society fan. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't think it's bad or anything like that, but their music just doesn't do a whole lot for me. But during their sets, I do remember some of their riffs catching my ear, especially song 3 or 4, one of those 2. But overall, they put on a decent show. Again, I don't listen to Black Label Society, but they do put on a good show, though. They're definitely entertaining to watch. But moving into Anthrax, to no surprise, they put on a really great show. They opened up with Among the Living title track, and that was definitely really cool. And they ended up the set with Indians. But during the show, they were throwing out some picks. There was a pick that landed near a security guy, and he gave the pick to me, and it is this pick right here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The guy to the left of me actually managed to get 2 picks. I was like, wow, which is kind of crazy because he was right next to me. But during the show, I was right at the front, towards the right of the stage. So yeah, I was in front of Scott Ian, and yeah, I was definitely very close to Scott Ian, especially. I mean, that close, and I didn't zoom in either. But yeah, really cool. Really had a really great time. It was definitely worth the travel. Definitely worth seeing them. I mean, come on, it's one of the big 4. I mean, got to go all in for sure, especially with doing VIP also. But yeah, definitely had a really great time with Anthrax. So yeah, that is my VIP experience with Machine Head and Anthrax. Let me know your thoughts on what I talked about here. Have you done VIP for either of these bands? Are you a fan of both bands or one of the bands? Have you seen either band live, and all that good stuff? But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and like, subscribe. Have a nice day, and take care.